Hey everyone! Welcome back to Hi English Channel, where learning English feels simple, real, and fun. I'm Emily.
And I'm Paul. So happy to see you all again. How are you today, Emily?
I'm great, thank you. The morning sun feels so nice today. I made my favorite coffee before recording this episode.
That's the perfect way to start a day. A warm drink, a good mood, and a new lesson to share.
Exactly. And today's topic is something everyone can talk about, our daily life. We'll learn how to talk about your day in English from morning to night.
That's right, because when you meet someone, one of the first questions they ask is, "How was your day?" Or, "What do you do every day?"
Yes, and the beautiful thing is, you already live your lessons. You just need the words to express them. Before we start, don't forget to like this video, subscribe, and share it with a friend who wants to speak better English.
Yes, please do. It helps us a lot and helps more learners join our growing English family.
All right, Paul, let's start with the morning. What's the first thing you do when you wake up?
I usually wake up around 8 o'clock. The first thing I do is drink a glass of water. Then I make coffee. That's my morning fuel.
I understand that. For me, I wake up at 7, go to the bathroom, wash my face, and brush my teeth. Then I stretch a little, just to wake my body up.
That's a good idea. A little movement in the morning really helps. After that, what's next for you?
Breakfast. I eat bread and butter, sometimes fruit. It's simple, but makes me happy.
I like that. I usually eat eggs and toast. It gives me energy for the day. And while I eat, I check my emails. It's part of my routine.
Same here. I check my phone, reply to messages, and look at my schedule for the day. Sometimes I feel like mornings set the tone for everything. If I start calm and organized, the whole day feels lighter.
Yes, that's true. Small habits create big results. Like writing a to-do list every morning. It helps me focus and finish more tasks.
That's a great tip, Paul. I think many learners can try that too, even for their English goals. Write, I'll learn 5 new words today. It feels small, but it's progress.
Exactly. So after breakfast and planning, I start work around 9:30. Sometimes from home, sometimes at the office. My mornings usually begin with a meeting at 10.
A morning meeting. Nice. I work from home, so I start around 9. My desk is my little world. A cup of coffee, a notebook, my laptop, and peace.
Sounds cozy. I think many people can relate. Sitting at home, trying to stay focused while messages keep popping up.
Oh yes, the phone is a big distraction, but I try to stay disciplined. Work first, scrolling later.
Good rule. So, after a few hours of work, it's lunchtime. What do you usually eat?
I usually have lunch at 12. Something quick, maybe a salad or a sandwich. I like light food because it keeps me awake.
That's smart. I do the same. A sandwich or sometimes noodles. I love noodles. Lunch is my little break in the day.
Yes, lunch feels like a small reward after a busy morning. It's also a good time to talk with colleagues or family.
True. Conversation at lunch makes you feel connected. And speaking of connection, this is a great moment to practice English. You can talk about your lunch, your morning, your plans. It's all real conversation.
Exactly. You don't need fancy words, just real life. I wake up at 7. I eat breakfast at 8. I start work at 9. That's natural English.
Yes, it's simple, but it's real. The secret is to say it every day. Repeat, speak out loud, make it part of your life.
So, after lunch, what's your afternoon like?
I work again until about 5 usually. Sometimes I get tired, so I stand up, stretch, and walk a bit. It keeps my energy high.
That's good. I also like to take small breaks. I drink water, open my window, and look at the sky for a few minutes. It clears my mind.
Beautiful. I think that's something important, giving your mind a little rest during the day.
Yes, even 1 minute of silence helps, especially when learning or working. Your brain needs air, just like your lungs.
That's a nice way to put it. And then, when work is done, the best part begins. Free time.
Yes, when the clock hits 5, I close my laptop and take a deep breath. I usually go for a walk in the park near my house.
That sounds peaceful. I go to the gym after work. 1 hour of exercise clears all the stress from my head. I feel alive again.
That's great, Paul. I think everyone should find one activity that makes them feel refreshed. Walking, exercising, reading, anything.
Yes, even cooking can be relaxing. Do you cook dinner at home?
I do. I cook simple dishes like pasta with tomato sauce or grilled chicken with vegetables. Cooking helps me slow down after a long day.
Nice! I also love cooking. Last night, I made a curry. It was spicy, but delicious. I'm proud of it.
That sounds amazing. Cooking is also a way to learn new English words, names of foods, spices, and kitchen actions like chop, boil, stir.
That's right! You can turn your dinner time into English practice time. You can even say out loud, I'm cutting onions. I'm boiling water. I'm serving rice.
Exactly. Real life gives you real English. Every small action can be a language lesson.
And after dinner, what's your evening like?
I like to relax. I watch a TV show, maybe a comedy or a romantic movie. Sometimes I play soft music and read before bed.
That sounds peaceful. I watch something funny too. Laughter is the best medicine after a long day.
Yes, laughter makes your heart light, and reading before sleep helps me rest. I usually go to bed at 10.
Same here. I try to sleep at 10 too. A good night's sleep is like pressing the reset button for your mind.
So true. And that's our day, a full journey from morning to night. But every small routine teaches us something about balance, energy, and gratitude.
Yes, and if you think about it, your daily life is the best practice ground for your English. You live it, you say it, you learn it.
I love that. So, dear listeners, think about your day. What do you do in the morning? What's your favorite part of the day? Write it down in English, speak it out loud. That's how you grow, one simple sentence at a time.
Beautifully said, Emily. All right, everyone, stay with us. In the next part, we'll teach you useful phrases and expressions to describe your daily routine naturally. So don't go anywhere, and make sure you hit that subscribe button so you won't miss it.
Yes, and tell us in the comments, what time do you wake up and what's your morning habit? We'd love to read your answers.
All right, Emily, now that we've shared our routines, let's help our listeners talk about their own. What are some easy phrases they can use?
Good idea. Let's start simple. I wake up at is a great phrase. You just add the time. For example, I wake up at 7.
Exactly. Or I eat breakfast at 8. These short sentences are clear and they make conversation easy.
Yes, you can also add what you eat. I eat toast for breakfast. I drink coffee in the morning. Simple, real, and natural.
That's right. And if you work or study, you can say, I start work at 9 o'clock or I go to school at 8 o'clock. It's a great way to share your daily life.
And to end the day, you can say, I finish work at 5 or I go to bed at 10. With these, you can describe your whole day.
So let's review. I wake up, I eat, I work, I relax, I sleep. These are your basic English building blocks.
Exactly. And you can add small details to sound more natural. For example, I wake up at 7 and brush my teeth. I eat rice for lunch. I go for a walk in the evening.
Perfect. The more details, the more interesting your conversation becomes, and you can practice this daily, in front of a mirror or with a friend.
Yes, try this mini exercise. Every night, tell yourself what you did that day in English. Like, today, I woke up early. I made breakfast. I worked hard. I called my friend.
That's a great tip, Emily. It helps your memory and confidence. All right, let's try a short role play for our listeners. Ready?
Let's do it.
What time do you wake up, Emily?
I wake up at 7. What about you, Paul?
I wake up at 8. And what do you eat for breakfast?
I eat bread and butter. What do you eat?
I eat eggs and toast. What time do you start work?
I start work at 9. And what do you do after work?
I go to the gym. And what do you do in the evening?
I cook dinner and watch a TV show before bed.
Perfect. That's how you have a real English conversation. Natural, friendly, and clear.
Yes, and the best part is you can change the words to match your own life. For example, if you don't work, you can say, I go to school. Or if you don't cook, you can say, I eat at a restaurant.
Exactly. It's like a recipe. You just change the ingredients.
I love that. A conversation recipe. So true.
Now, let's talk about something many people forget. Chores, the small things we do every day at home.
Yes, like cleaning, washing, or cooking. For example, I do the dishes after dinner. It's my daily habit.
Me too! I do the dishes and clean the kitchen. A clean kitchen makes me feel calm.
I agree. I also take out the trash every night. It's a small job, but it feels good to keep things fresh.
That's great. I do laundry on weekends. It's not a daily job, but when it's done, it feels amazing.
Yes, clean clothes, clean mind. So these phrases are easy to remember. I do the dishes. I clean the kitchen. I take out the trash. I do the laundry.
Yes, and they are real. You can use them every day. When you speak about your life, your English becomes part of your story.
Beautifully said, Paul. And speaking of stories, let's talk about hobbies. What do you like to do in your free time?
I play the guitar. Music helps me relax after a busy day. Sometimes I practice for 20 minutes before dinner.
That's wonderful. I like to draw. In the evening, I take my sketchbook, put on soft music, and draw quietly. It's my peaceful time.
That sounds so calming. So you can say, I play the guitar, I draw, I listen to podcasts, or I play video games. And you can add how often you do it. I play every day, I listen on weekends.
Yes, adding how often makes your English richer. You can use words like always, often, sometimes, never. For example, I always drink coffee in the morning. I sometimes walk in the park.
That's great. And when you ask others, just say, what about you? Or do you have any hobbies? It keeps the conversation alive.
Exactly. That's the beauty of English. It's about connection, not perfection.
So true. Now let's talk about weekends, because weekends are special. our routines change.
Yes, my weekend is my time to rest. On Saturday, I wake up late. Maybe 9 or 10, no alarm, just peace.
Ah, no alarm, the best sound ever. I also wake up late on weekends. Then I make pancakes for breakfast. That's my weekend treat.
Wow, pancakes. That sounds delicious. I usually go to the market on Saturday morning. I buy fruits, vegetables, and some snacks for the week.
Good idea. I do that on Sunday. Saturday is my friends' day. We meet at a coffee shop, talk, laugh, and sometimes plan short trips.
That's lovely. I visit my parents on Saturday. We have lunch together and talk for hours. Family time is very special to me.
Yes, family moments are priceless. And what about Sunday?
Sunday is my slow day. I stay home, read, and prepare for the week. I cook food for the next few days. It makes my weekdays easier.
That's smart. I do the same. So for weekends, you can use the same structure as weekdays. I wake up late, I meet friends, I visit family, I rest.
Yes, just change the words to fit your life. The structure stays the same. That's why this lesson is so powerful. It works for everyone.
And if you add a little emotion or detail, your English will sound more natural. For example, I wake up late and feel happy. I meet my friends and laugh a lot. I visit my family and enjoy delicious food.
Exactly. It's not just about grammar, it's about feelings. The more emotion you add, the more alive your English becomes.
So beautifully said, Emily, and that's what English is really about, expressing your life, your heart, your small moments.
Yes, and to everyone listening, remember, your daily routine might look simple, but it tells your story. It shows your discipline, your joy, and your growth.
That's right. Every word you learn becomes a tool to share who you are. Don't wait for perfection. Speak, make mistakes, and learn from them.
Exactly, because speaking English is not just about language, it's about confidence. It's about believing that your voice matters.
So true. And we believe in you. Every day, one simple sentence can change your level. I wake up. I try again. I don't give up.
I love that. So, dear friends, tell us in the comments, what's one thing you do every day that makes you happy? It could be small, drinking tea, reading, or walking your dog.
We'd love to read your answers. And if today's episode helped you, please like, share, and subscribe. It really supports our community.
Yes, we're growing together, one conversation at a time. Thank you for learning with us today.
See you next time on Hi English Channel. Until then, stay positive, stay curious, and keep speaking English.
Bye, everyone. Take care and have a wonderful day.